just leaves me and Kevin spooning by the fire. But, oh, hi. Joe Wilson with Midwest Cook Craft. And today I'm responding to Rob Onken's uh, video challenge for the 8-question Tag 5 people. Uh, and let's get started. First question is, what was your most memorable camp? And I've got a couple. The one that really stands out in my mind, though, was one of my first camps in this area um, with the professor, Dave Rigsby. Uh, we got, it had been big plans. There was supposed to be a dozen people there going out to his place. Um, and when I get out there, I was the only one that showed up. Everybody else canceled. Um, and like I said, this was new to me, going out with other people like this. I always camped with friends or by myself. And now I find myself out there with some strange guy I'd never met before, met on the internet, and we're going into the woods. So we go down to this little area on the property, lots of woods, and cooked up some bacon over the fire, and here comes his, I think it was his brother-in-law, stomping down through the woods like Bigfoot. And again, I'm thinking, oh my God, what have I got myself into? Uh, I'm all alone. They're gonna kill me. My wife was right, uh, but it turned out to be a really neat time, and Dave became a really good friend. Uh, had a lot of good campouts with him, a lot of good experiences, and it was wonderful. But yeah, it was kind of a sleepless night. Every sound I heard, I was out with the flashlight, shining it around from the hammock, looking for his brother-in-law to come stomping back down through. Yeah, I don't know if I ever told him that. Question two: solo camp or social camp? Um, I like the social camp. Um, Not party camp, but like the gatherings we do. They're a lot of fun. Meet a lot of people. Get to cook a lot of food. So, excuse me. Though I do like the solo camping. I get more done. I think in a solo camp I can actually work on some projects, not be distracted by being a social butterfly, and talking to everybody. I can actually sit down and make some projects and put some stuff together and try some skills. Uh, Three, favorite knife. I've been through a lot of them. I've got a couple that I don't like. I don't know that I've got one favorite. Depends on what I'm doing. My Jeff White um, bush knife, I really like. Um, I like the cup art design, which isn't, but I do like the cup art design. I've got a Condor cup art that I like. It feels really good. I just wish the steel was the 1095 instead of the 1075. And it would hold an edge a little better, but I do like that knife. Um, but I think my overall favorite is probably my Jeff White for the time being. Where did you learn bushcraft? When I learned bushcraft, it wasn't bushcraft. It was in scouts, and we called it pioneering skills. Um, we had a very good scoutmaster, and he made sure we got out in the woods a lot. And we did tripods, and we built at the entrance to our camp. We would put up big poles with our, either flags or a banner or something, announcing our troop number, and we did a lot of that. As at that time, it was called pioneering skills. Um, Favorite fire starting method? Flint and steel. Flint and steel all the way. I cannot do a friction fire for anything. I'm not built right. I can't get into the position necessary with my arm around my knee. Uh, if I could, I would break something, but I can do a foot and steel fire pretty well. And after that, it would be ferro rod. What is your most essential piece of kit? Probably my knife. With my knife, I can make most other things. Uh, Although I am one who I worry about water. Um, the thought of not having drinking water bothers me. If I walk past a water fountain, I take a drink just because it's there. So something to purify water. I've got a Sawyer. I've got a Katadyn. Uh, I usually carry the Sawyer now. Um, so it's be a toss up between my water filter, a cup, or my knife. I guess with my knife I can make something to boil water in. So probably the knife. Do you carry a bob in your vehicle or bug out bag? Not per se, but I do have a lot of kit in the truck. Um, I've got an axe. I've got a milk crate that's got a change of clothing. I've always got a knife. I've probably got 400 foot of paracord. There's a cook kit in there. There's a lantern, headlamp, usually a tarp. Although right now it's on loan to Kevin. You get that back next outing. Now that you've got one, I don't really care. But anyway, I've usually got the essentials in the truck. There's always a ferro rod in there, and probably a lighter or two stashed in between seats and whatever. So while I don't have I guess a bug out bag per se, I do have stuff. And then alcohol, wood, or a gas stove. I don't like alcohol stoves. I think they're dangerous. At least some of them are. You tip it over, and you've got a big fire to deal with. Wood stoves, I would like to try a wood stove. I've been looking at them here real recently. Some of the gas-fire stoves can be had fairly cheap, and I'm curious to see how they do. Um, and I've got a whisper light, white gas. Um, and I'm not real sold on it. It does work. It's kind of a pain to get started, and it too, if you don't do it right, can make a big fire. I've set more than one picnic table on fire with it. So, I like wood. I think probably be, and I prefer cooking over a campfire anyway. So it's definitely wood. All right. Well, that was the 8. Now I need to tag 5 people, and I'm going to tag Tom Duncan of SAK Survival, Dale Nemick, F&D Outdoors, Patty Onken. Hi, Patty. Self-reliant mindset, and when she's cooking, she is also Midwest Cookcraft because I steal her because she's good. Eric Orion, Pioneer Survival Company, and Hans Sommer, Fire Grilling Inc. So that's it for this. Remember, always feed your inner outdoorsman. See you next time.